Hi everyone, sorry it has been forever and a day since I have last uploaded anything to YouTube, but I managed to find a spare moment of sanity during crazy COVID time, so I wanted to get this uploaded for you quickly so that you could get a look at the MZ Wallace Mini Metro Tote Deluxe bag. Now that is quite a mouthful for a title, but yes, this is the Mini Metro Tote Deluxe, and the Deluxe Metro Tote was something that I definitely wanted to get my hands on as quickly as possible when I saw it released on the website, because I know they finally, or I saw that they finally added exterior pockets to the Metro Tote, which is something the Metro Tote has never had in the past, and it has never had a detachable crossbody strap either. So those were major features that I had always wanted in the Metro Tote line, and so that's why I never really purchased the Metro Totes regularly. I have a large Metro Tote for travel purposes, but I don't use the Metro Totes regularly at all because of their lack of exterior pockets. But now it seems like they have answered our wishes or requests for exterior pockets, and now they have added them like crazy. So I will go through all those pockets and extra features of the deluxe version of the Metro Tote as we go through this review video real quick. So as you can see, it is just a very, very simple bag. Size-wise, this reminds me very much of the small Sutton, if you're familiar with that bag, and I actually have a review on that bag as well. I will link it down below. I don't have that physical bag with me anymore because the Sutton bag, while I love it and it's cute and adorable, it just lacked the exterior pockets that I wanted so badly that this bag now has. So this bag is the small Sutton size and the cuteness of it all wrapped up, but also with the exterior pockets that I had wanted so badly. So I definitely prefer this one over the small Sutton bag. But size-wise, it's pretty much the same. So as you can see, I purchased this one in the all black color. They have a couple of other colors available on their website. I think there's a navy blue and like a snakeskin print. There's a neon pink, but I just went for the all black because I don't have a lot of all black bags, and so I just figured it was about time that I got an MZ Wallace bag in a black color, and so far I really like it. You really can't go wrong with black to pretty much match anything that you're wearing. So this was a good choice and I'm really happy with it, and I'm especially happy with the matte black hardware that it came with. Sometimes their black bags come with like just standard silver hardware, but I really liked that it was matte black. So you can see the MZ Wallace logo here is in a matte black color, as well as the rest of the metal hardware. And it's all really nice feeling, quality feeling hardware all throughout. So just really, really sleek, but understated at the same time in terms of the color combination. And then it has the leather trim on the top of the handles that adds a little bit of a pop of color. So I just really like this particular color combination so far. And of course the draw for me is always pockets on the outside, and this bag has 4. It's crazy how such a little bag, this is a big, small bag, if that makes sense. It can hold a ton, but is also still very small and compact and really easy to use every day. So that's what I really like about this particular bag. So let's just go through all the features. Here's the bottom of the bag. It has the leather tag here, the leather logo, as well as 4 leather feet on the bottom, and it's quite wide, as you can see, and can accommodate a lot of things on the inside. It has the detachable crossbody strap, which the Metro Totes had always lacked in the past, so it's nice that they added this so you can wear it crossbody. The grab handles, they are not long enough. The drop length is not long enough for you to put it comfortably on your shoulder, so you're going to have to use these just to grab like this, or you could put it over the crook of your arm, that's fine. But if you want to put it over your shoulder or crossbody, you'll obviously have to use the crossbody strap. But otherwise these are really handy for just grabbing your bag really quickly and going wherever you need to go. And here is the gold part about this bag, is the 4 pockets on the outside that have now been added. So there's one here on the front, and then there's one immediately behind it that is a zip pocket. Very similar to the Soho totes that MZ Wallace makes, if you're familiar with those. It has these kind of, I think they call them collar pockets that are kind of hidden behind the front and back walls of the bag. And then it has an identical set of pockets on the back as well, just a small slip pocket on the back of the bag, as well as that matching kind of collar pocket with a zipper right behind it, or in front of it, I guess, if you're looking at it from front to back here. So let's just go through them really quickly in terms of what they can hold. The front pocket, I always just keep my phone, and there's so many pockets in this bag that you're going to want to assign a pocket to a particular thing or category of things. Otherwise, you might find yourself at like the front of the checkout line at the grocery store or wherever you are, and you're kind of just, okay, where did I put my keys again? Where did I put my wallet again? Well, that's happened to me, so I have since learned, and you are going to want to assign a particular pocket for a particular thing so that you know exactly which pocket to go for when you need whatever thing you need. So for instance, the front pocket for me is always for my phone, and that's going to be dedicated to my phone. So here I just have, this is the iPhone 12 Pro, not the max size, just the regular size 12 that just came out. And if you're curious what this thing is, this is a phone grip that just is kind of retractable. So this is my phone pocket, the front one. And then immediately behind that is the zippered first collar pocket here, and you can see the lining of this particular bag. It has a nice contrasting gray lining, so it's a little bit easier to find your stuff. But right behind the front pocket in this collar pocket, I always just throw my sunglasses, and I toss them loose in there because I'm too lazy to fumble around with a sunglasses case. But I just find that it's fine to just toss in here, and they don't get messed up or anything. So I toss them in there to grab for quickly, and then I also keep just basically lip products in here. It's mostly chapstick, two different types of chapstick, and I also have a lip balm that has SPF in it, so when we're out in the sun. So all of those items are kept in this first collar pocket, and so if I ever need lip products or my sunglasses, I always just reach for that pocket. And usually I actually keep this pocket open. I don't feel the need to close it all the time with the zipper because it's pretty well hidden behind the front wall of the bag. It's not obvious at all that there's a pocket right here, and it tucks away really nicely. So I am fine just leaving it open and kind of using this as another slip pocket to grab for really quickly. And so it is a really nice size. My whole hand fits in there, and I've got a big hand. Whole hand fits in there. Plenty of flexibility because the whole bag is really soft for you to just squeeze plenty of things in there. And so then we'll go to the identical set of pockets on the other side of the bag. So the other collar pocket here, I call it, or have dubbed it, my COVID pocket. So this has all the sanitizers. I've got two different types of hand sanitizer in there, as well as my mask. And so that's all that I keep in here. That's my dedicated COVID pocket. Same size as the other one. And then right behind you've got the slip pocket, and in there I just keep my wallet, which right now is just a really simple Vera Bradley card case. I always try to keep my wallets to the bare minimum of just the cards that I need. And then I also have my work badge in case I need to step into the office. And so I always just keep those two items in the back pocket. So yeah, I always have to kind of be mindful of how I'm wearing the bag and make sure that the front is facing out so that I know if I need to reach for my phone, it's going to be in the front. If I need to reach for my wallet, it's going to be in the back. Sometimes I have reversed it, and then I get myself all turned around and disoriented, and then I don't know where anything is anymore. So that's just kind of the funny thing about this bag. There's so many pockets, you're definitely going to want to assign them to specific things. So then we have the middle part of the bag, which is the main compartment. So it's just amazing how many pockets there are, and you haven't even gotten to the main part of the bag yet, which is so cool. So it just opens with one singular zipper across the top, and as you can see, the top of the bag kind of extends out past the fabric, juts out a little bit to accommodate maybe some more stuff in your bag if you need to. Like I can, for instance, throw, and I often do, I throw like a light sweater or a cardigan at the top of the bag because I am a person who often gets cold anywhere I am. So I always have to throw some type of light wrap or shawl or something. And so I can easily throw that in here. And because the top of this bag has this really flexible fabric that can mold or move however you want it to, it can easily accommodate something like a sweater or some additional tall stuff in this bag on top of what you've already got. So I really love that feature about this. One thing though, on the flip side of the fabric being so kind of soft and flexible like this, is you often have to, or I find myself having to, be really careful and slow in opening and closing the zipper because I do not want the fabric to get caught in the zipper. That has happened to me, not with this bag, but with other MZ Wallace bags in the past. If I'm too fast or just being careless, then I have had my fabric catch in the zipper, and that is just like the end of days in terms of being so devastated. So I just have to be really, really careful and be really mindful with this really thin, flexible fabric to open and close the zipper really slowly and deliberately. So we'll open up the main compartment here, and you can see it is quite large, plenty of extra space in there. I never keep my bag super, super full. So in here, I just keep my pouch that I change from bag to bag all the time. This is like my rotating pouch that has all of my necessities in it. There's like lotion, sunscreen, a brush. Let's see, what else is there? There's extra masks for me and the kiddos and the rest of the family. Yeah, there's sunscreen in here, hair ties, you name it. It's all in here. And this is the pouch that I just, again, move from bag to bag. And then in the front of the main compartment, there's these two slip pockets that MZ Wallace bags often come with. And in there, these are really good pockets for toiletries, lotions, chapstick, hand sanitizer. And so in here, I just have like a hand cream, as well as a little tiny package of tissues. And in here, I also have this is my Vera Bradley card case that I have had forever. It just has all of my additional cards and a little bit of cash that I don't have to use very often. So that's what I typically keep in these two front slip pockets here. And in the back of the bag, there is the usual zippered pocket that has more pockets within. So, and here's another example of the matte black hardware that comes with this particular color of bag. It's really, I actually really like this little zipper here. It's really cute. So inside there you have two additional slip pockets. Hopefully you can see that in the camera there. Size-wise, they're pretty decent size. I would say they're the size of about a card case. So here, for example, is my Vera Bradley card case, and I'm able to slip it inside those interior slip pockets, no problem. So it's about the size of, I'd say, a credit card or a stack of cards that you can put in there. So, and then the zipper, the normal zipper pocket part, is quite large as well. My whole hand can go in there. But yeah, this particular pocket on the MZ Wallace bags, I very rarely use. The only time that I would use these interior slip pockets are like if I take off my earrings or a bracelet or some other piece of jewelry, or I'm with my kids and they want to take off their hair ties or clips, and I want to kind of round them up so that they don't get lost in the regular cavern of the bag. Sometimes I'll slip them in there so that when I go to retrieve them, I know exactly where to look without having to dig. So that's what I find those pockets useful for. But otherwise, this bag has so many pockets. It truly is kind of pocket overkill, but that's not a bad thing. I don't need this zipper pocket much at all. But it's nice to have, of course, and it has the MZ Wallace logo there in leather. And there's the little business card, Metro card holder that I've never used or never really found a use for. But again, nice to have, and it's in most of their bags. So that's the standard pockets on the interior of the main compartment there. And also in the main compartment, I also just toss in my keys, which are attached to this giant bracelet loop thing, as well as a little, this is a collapsible silicone cup that I use to give my kids water when we're out and about. This is pretty much the only thing that I have to carry for them now, which is just such a blessing that I don't have to do any big diaper bags or water bottles anymore. It's just this singular little cup. When they get thirsty, I can fill it up with water from our water bottle, and this is good enough. So that's all I have to really carry for them now. It's amazing. And then that's all that I really keep in here. And then it just has this little key leash, which is very standard on MC Wallace bags. And this is often attached to the little pouch that comes with the bag. And so this is just the same really thin, flexible nylon material that the lining of the bag is made of. So it's nice that this has the matching black hardware. This has a little D-ring that you can clip to that key leash inside. I rarely ever use these little pouches that come with MC Wallace bags, but they are super, super nice to have, and just a nice addition that comes with. So that's what comes with the bag. But again, there are so many pockets on this that it's really not necessary. Plus I have a pouch that I prefer using to that one. So here's another look at the interior of the bag, empty. And as you can see, it is just very, very flexible and soft. You can kind of fold it up, you can scrunch it up. I think you can even, if you take off the crossbody strap, you could even fold it up and put it in the pouch. I think the Metro tote bags are designed to do this. They're designed to kind of fold up and put into their little pouches. So that's what's really nice about it. But I just love the way that this bag feels on the body. It is very soft and it molds to your shape however you wear it. It is very, very comfortable to wear. So that's what I really, really love about this. It just makes it so easy for everyday use. I can see it being extremely useful for travel, whenever we can travel freely again. I dream of that day. But it is just such a fun little bag. It's not so big that it's overwhelming or crazy. It's just like the perfect size for really any use. I've taken it to work. I've taken it to the office before, and it has worked. It's just fine. And it can even accommodate, for example, I'll kind of stuff it back up with these things so you can kind of get an idea of how much it can hold. Just kind of toss my stuff loosely in here, but also it can even accommodate a really large water bottle. So I often carry with me this water bottle. It's made by a company called Lark, and this is a pretty big bottle. I think it's 25 ounces. And so this can even go in the main compartment, not standing up. It's too tall for that, but lying sideways, it can actually fit in here, which is pretty extraordinary. I don't think I would normally carry it in here because I don't like it being so big and bulky, but I can toss it into my bag in a pinch, or if I just really don't want to be holding it anymore, I can toss it in there and it will accommodate it with no problem. And again, there's extra clearance with this flexible fabric here to be able to close over the top, no problem. And also, here's an example of like a sweater or a wrap that I often toss into my bags. Look at how easily that just goes in there, and the fabric can easily close over it. And I like also how since the fabric is so flexible, you can just kind of tuck it down and out of the way, and it doesn't look all messy or frumpy. I also like how the crossbody strap can also be, you can just kind of tuck it down and out of sight if you wanted as well, and then it gives it kind of a cleaner look if you want to just hold it like a little teeny tiny handbag like this. So it is a winner all around in my book. I absolutely love it. I love the black color, I love the black hardware, I love the shape of the bag. I have always loved the shape of the Metro totes. I just think they're so simple and very sleek and very fun. But what has always held me back from buying the Metro totes was the lack of the exterior pockets. But now the deluxe version has solved that problem and then some, and it added the strap as well. So big win in my book. I kind of wish they had done this a long time ago, but better late than never. I'm happy that they have done it now, and it seems like it's going to be in their regular mix of bags. So that is pretty much it for the Mini Metro Tote Deluxe bag. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post below. Thank you so much for watching, and hang in there and stay safe.